Hello everybody, we are going to learn how to program a really simple text-based game that you can show your friends, you can show your family, and you can even maybe play by yourself. So, we are just going to start off with a really simple print statement which says welcome to the quiz. Here we go. Press and enter for the next line. Okay, so now we declare a variable called answer, which basically takes an answer from the user, and we can say input, and input is basically used to get an input from the user. It's displayed that are you ready to play the game, and we just put a colon here, and the user should enter either yes or no. So basically what the input function here does is that it allows the user to input a value after this line. So the user will be able to enter either yes or no to say if they are ready to play the game or not. So next, now I'm going to declare an if statement where if the answer equal to yes, then it should execute the following statements. So now, if the users are ready to start to play the game, we ask our first question. So let's say again we have our answer variable and we take in an input from the user where we display the first question to the user, which says question 1, and we say what is 3 plus 7 minus 2012. Okay, so we ask this question to the user and then we give a colon so that the users can answer the question over here. So this text will be displayed to the user and they'll be able to answer their input as shown in here. So we again go on to the next line and we say if the answer equals to, so this should be 3 plus 7, which is 10, minus 12, which is minus 2. So if the answer is minus 2, it should display print correct answer, well done. Otherwise, it should print sorry, the correct answer is minus 2. And there we go. This is our first question done. And now, in order to replicate the next set of questions, we can simply just copy this and paste it again over here, and we can change the questions from here. So let's say, what is the full name of the inventor of computers? Okay, so we know that the inventor of computers was Charles Babbage. So if the user enters Charles Babbage, then it will print that the correct answer is well done. Otherwise, it will print that, sorry, the correct answer is Charles Babbage to the user. Similarly, we can go on and add a number of questions to the user. So now let us try to test a program by running it. So we run our program and it says, are you ready to play the game? So let's say yes. Oh, okay. So now it asks that what is 3 plus 7 minus 12, which we know is minus 2. So we say minus 2, and whoa, it says, well done, correct answer. Oh, sorry, the other way around. And the next question, it asks, what is the full name of the inventor of computers? So let's say, if we just type in Charles, it will show us that we answered it. We didn't answer it correctly, and the answer is Charles Babbage, because it expected us to write the full name of the father.
At the moment, we have a program that will ask the user 2 questions and check whether or not they have the correct answer. Now, we're going to add 2 things to this to make this game feel more complete. One, we're going to keep track of a score. And secondly, for text-based answers such as this one, we're going to make sure that the case does not make a difference. We're going to make it case insensitive. So, starting with the score, we make a variable score and we place the value to 0. Every time the user gets a correct answer, so in this case it's over here, we can add 1 to the score. A simple plus equals 1 or score equals score plus 1 will work perfectly. And in the end, we want to print the user's score. So we go print the score was or is, and then we add score. Now, since score is a numerical value and this is a string, we want to explicitly convert score into string. We do this by typing str and then putting score in brackets. This will convert score into a string so it can print this statement without any errors. Now, if we run this, and I'm going to purposely get this question wrong, and it should give me the answer as the score was 1. And that's exactly what we get. Now, I'm going to run this again, and I'm going to write the correct answer for Charles Babbage, but in the wrong case, and show you what happens. So, yes, minus 2, and I'm going to type Charles Babbage in all caps. Now, this is a correct answer, but it's going to give us, the correct answer is Charles Babbage, because the cases don't match here. In this answer, only the C and the B are in capital, whereas all of these are in uppercase here. So to fix this problem, the easiest solution is to change our answer, the stored one, to lowercase, and then convert whatever the user types into lowercase by using the .lower function. So what's happening now is no matter how I type it in, it'll get converted into lowercase, and then it'll be compared with a lowercase answer. So if we run this again, and I'm going to write it in whatever lower or uppercase order I feel like, it should still tell us that the answer is correct, and it does. Another thing that a lot of games do is give your score as a result out of total score. So if you want to do that, you could have a total, which would be the total number of questions, in our case 2, and then print it as this plus obviously out of, and then the str of total. So if we run this, it should look quite like an actual game. Again, the case doesn't matter when I'm typing in this answer. Perfect.